Leopard's C move just deleted Cake Queen in under 8 seconds. Full health. Gone. And that's not even the #1 fruit on this list. 5 devil fruits in Blox fruits right now are making every single raid boss look like a level 1 NPC. We're talking Cake Queen, Rip Indra, Island Empress, bosses that used to take full squads, getting absolutely cooked by one player with the right fruit. Most players are running the wrong setup and wondering why raids take forever. This video fixes that. Update 31 changed the meta, and these 5 fruits are sitting at the top of it. What's good, everyone? This is your full Update 31 breakdown of the top 5 devil fruits for destroying raid bosses in Blox fruits. We're ranking these based on raw boss damage, ability kit, how fast they clear raids, and whether they double as a solid Blox fruits PvP fruit. We're going 5th to 1st. Every single entry has real ability names, real damage context, and real build synergies. No fluff. Let's get into it. Number 5. Rumble. And yes, I know, a lot of players slept on Rumble for years because it got overshadowed by flashier fruits. But here's the thing. In Update 31, Rumble is an absolute raid boss shredder, and most players still aren't running it. Rumble is a natural type fruit, and its awakened form completely transforms the kit. The awakened Z move Thunderbomb hits in a wide burst radius and staggers bosses out of their attack animations. That alone is massive for raid survival, but the move that really does work against raid bosses is the awakened X, Lightning Bird. It tracks. It deals consistent damage over a wide area. And when you're fighting something like the Soul Reaper in 3rd C, who moves constantly and has a huge hitbox, Lightning Bird connects almost every single time. The awakened C move, Thunderstorm, rains lightning across the whole arena, perfect for the Island Empress fight where you're constantly repositioning. Rumble's full damage combo with Max Buzo Hockey and Electric Claw fighting style can chunk a raid boss by 30 to 40% in one rotation. It's not the fastest kill on this list, but its range and tracking make it one of the most consistent. Rumble sits in A tier for raid content and honestly deserves more respect than it gets. If you've got it awakened and you're ignoring it, stop. Number 4. Venom. This is the first fruit on the list that most casual players completely ignore for raids, and that is a massive mistake. Venom is a natural type fruit, and it is one of the most underrated raid boss tools in the entire game. Here's why. Venom's awakened F move, Venom Activate, buffs every single ability you use after it. Your damage goes up, your moves apply poison stacks, and those stacks do continuous damage to the boss, even when you're not actively hitting. Against high-health raid bosses like Cake Queen, that passive poison damage adds up to thousands of points of damage you're getting for free. The awakened Z move, Venom Fist, hits hard and fast. The awakened X, Venom Puddle, creates a zone that melts anything standing in it. And most raid bosses have patterns where they stay stationary for 2 to 3 seconds at a time. Drop a Venom Puddle in their path and just let it cook. The awakened C, Venom Leap, gives you mobility and a damage burst at the same time. That's huge in chaotic raid environments. Pair Venom with full Buso Hockey and superhuman fighting style, and your combo strings between abilities are almost gapless. Venom is S tier for raid boss farming, and it doubles as a legitimate Blox fruits PvP fruit in the right hands. Don't sleep on it. Number 3. Dough. If you've spent any time in 3rd C, you already know Dough is one of the most feared fruits in the game for PvP, but its raid boss performance is just as ridiculous, and here's the thing. A lot of players don't actually know how to use it correctly for bosses specifically. Dough is a special type fruit, and its awakened kit hits different in raid scenarios. The awakened Z, Gooey Spiral, is a spinning strike that deals heavy close-range damage and staggers most raid bosses on contact. Against a boss like Rip Indra, who is one of the hardest to pressure because of his counterattacks, landing Gooey Spiral right after he finishes an animation punishes him before he can reset. The awakened X, Restrain, grabs and slams. That's a hard stun on most non-immune bosses. Free damage window. The awakened C move, Burning Spiral. That one deals fire-infused Dough damage and burns the boss for bonus ticks. And it gets worse for the boss because Dough's awakened V, Dough Fission, is one of the highest single-hit damage moves in the game. Full Buso Haki, Dragon Talon Fighting Style, Max Doge Mastery. That V move is wiping 30 to 50% of a raid boss's health bar depending on the fight. Do is S tier. It's one of the best Blox Fruit's PvP fruit options in Update 31, and it handles raid bosses with the same energy. Absolutely broken. Number 2, Dragon. And honestly, some of you are already mad this isn't number 1. Dragon is a beast-type fruit, and in Update 31, it is still one of the most complete raid boss destroyers in the entire game. The transformation mechanic alone sets Dragon apart from everything else. When you activate Dragon form with the F move, your entire body becomes the weapon. Your basic attacks deal massive damage, your hitboxes expand, and you get a passive damage reduction that lets you tank raid boss hits that would chunk any other fruit user. The Z move, Dragon Breath, fires a massive projectile that tracks slightly and hits for huge damage. Against a boss like the Cursed Captain who has a large collision model, Dragon Breath connects almost guaranteed every single cast. The X move, Twister, creates a vortex that pulls enemies in and deals multi-hit damage. Incredible for grouping raid mechanics. The C move, Dragon Rush, is a charge attack that covers ground instantly and hits for one of the highest burst damage values in Dragon's kit. Against Island Empress specifically, Dragon Rush into a full Buso Haki Dragon Breath combo is doing disgusting amounts of damage. And the V move, Dragon Flame Devastation, that move has one of the largest hitbox areas in the game. It covers the entire fight zone against most raid bosses. Dragon sits undisputedly in S tier. It's a raid boss nightmare and a top-tier Blox Fruit's PvP fruit. The only reason it's not number 1 is because one fruit in Update 31 just does it better. Number 1, Leopard, and it's not even close. Leopard is a beast-type fruit, and it has been sitting at the top of the Blox Fruit's tier list since its release, and Update 31 has done nothing to change that. If anything, the current raid boss roster in Update 31 plays directly into Leopard's strengths, and it is genuinely unfair. Here's the breakdown. Leopard's transformation, Leopard form, gives you one of the highest mobility values of any fruit in the game. You move faster, you dodge faster, and your attacks come out faster. Raid bosses can barely track you. The Z move, Claw Barrage, unleashes a rapid flurry of slashes that hits multiple times per cast. Against Cake Queen, who has a large hitbox and predictable phase transitions, Claw Barrage during her vulnerable windows is deleting chunks of her health bar every single rotation. The X move, Predator Leap, closes distance instantly and hits for heavy burst damage. The C move, and this is the one from the tease, Leopard Rampage. This move is a multi-hit ground slam that deals some of the highest total damage output of any single ability in Blox Fruits right now. Full Buso Haki, Electric Claw Fighting Style for the combo extensions, and Max Leopard Mastery. Leopard Rampage into a full combo is one-cycling most raid bosses in 3rd C if your stats are right. Against Rippy Indra, against Soul Reaper, against Island Empress, Leopard is the fastest clear time across the board. It's the best Devil Fruit Update 31 has for raids. It's an elite Blox Fruit's PvP fruit. It is the number 1 fruit in the game right now, and it isn't debatable. If you have Leopard, you are winning raids. So that's the full list. Rumble at 5, Venom at 4, Do at 3, Dragon at 2, and Leopard sitting at number 1. The best Devil Fruit Update 31 has for destroying every single raid boss in Blox Fruits. If this video helped you out, smash that like button. It actually helps the channel more than you think. Subscribe if you want more Update 31 guides, tier lists, and raid breakdowns every single week. Drop a comment telling me which fruit you're running right now. I read every single one. See you in the next one.